We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Come, face your doom. Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back as we're hanging out with Rorschach, a superhero pig. And what do we got this time? From Neca in conjunction with Nickelodeon, we got Eastman's and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got the Shredder Battle Damage version. This one looks pretty damn cool. I've actually been waiting to get this one for a while. I've seen it in stores and didn't have the opportunity to pick it up on first glance, but here we go. I did manage to pick this one up in a Target that had it tucked away in a different aisle than where they normally would have it. But we're gonna get this one open and take a look at it. Right, Rorschach? Here we go.
Shredder? Is that what I call myself? What a ridiculous name.
Here we go with Shredder right out of the box. I love how comic accurate that this one looks. This one actually looks fantastic. Now I know everybody's thinking, well, Shredder was that burgundy reddish color in every other iteration, but in the comics they originally did have him slated to be kind of like a bluish color. So this is the color that they wound up going with for the comic version. As you can see right here, Shredder does come with a fair amount of articulation. I just love the way this color, the color patterns look. I love the way they do the cell shading on these figures for the Eastman and Laird's comic version of all these characters. These things look damn near spot on to what you see in those original comics. Just like the original comic, Shredder's not ready to go out on his own. He's got a thermite grenade in his hand ready to take the turtles out with him. Of course, he's got a few different hands. He's got 6 total extra hands, and of course this thermite grenade sitting right there.
Why am I wearing this ridiculous mask? Might as well put it back on. It goes with the rest of the outfit.
Let's check out the articulation on this one. Of course, he's got the leg turn and splits out. It's not too bad. Kicks back quite a ways and kicks forward fairly far. I wish it went a little bit further. He does have a double bend right here at the knee, and look at that, bends all the way up. He's also got a toe turn sitting right here. He's got a bit of a swivel back and forth on the ankle, plus he does have a decent rocker so you can get him in those big wide stances. I really like that a lot. That is very, very nice. He's got a waist turn right here, nothing special, no joint cut or nothing. He's got a double ball hinged neck so that when this head comes off, you wind up getting the whole pivot point all the way down at the bottom. Right there. That's the way it comes. So you get a fair amount of movement in the head. It's a really nice. Of course, you got the shoulders come up and around. They come all the way back. They are hindered slightly by this pauldron. They do come out a little ways. Once again, they don't seem to come out as much as they should, probably because of this pauldron sitting up there. He does have a cut up there. He's got double jointed elbows as well. That's really nice. Of course, he's got the turn at the hand, and there is supposed to be a little bit of pivot, but this one really needs to be heated up the rest of the way to get that moving. But with the amount of articulation that's already in this guy, you can get him into a fair amount of poses. Really, really nice looking figure. I love that comic book accurate feel to this guy. Really nice. So we're going to take a look at some of the pages of the comic and show you where some of these extra accessories come from in case you don't recognize them. Of course, like we always like to do, get out the Turtles book and we'll take a look at Shredder and some of the scenes that you can recreate with him. And of course, the attention to detail is always paramount. As you can see, the cell shading that they have right there in the comic is the same as you see on the figure. And right there, the slashes across the chest from Leonardo's swords. Of course, like the second head, after he gets his helmet knocked off, he's bleeding all over the face and busted up. And then, of course, he pulls out his thermite grenade. And the attention to detail, what everything is not done there, is Shredder falls, the grenade goes off. Down here, we find Shredder's gauntlet piece. Everything that Neca included with this figure is found right here in the second book of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, the original comic. Attention to detail is paramount, and Neca rarely ever misses with the accessories. Overall, with the amount of articulation that is in this thing and the comic book accuracy, I am giving this one a 9 out of 10. Granted, some of the poses like this one, it's really difficult to get him to stand up on his own feet, and that is kind of understandable because of the way the pivot points are working. It is going to be a little bit difficult to get him in a crazy pose like that and expect him to stand on his own. A small flat base actually worked perfectly well, and he's standing up absolutely fine. And of course, just like the end of the pages of those comics, he does come with a destroyed arm gauntlet that the Turtles find at the end of the fight with the Shredder. Because as you know, Shredder didn't make it to the end of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the first couple books. He was actually killed off quite early. I think this one is absolutely phenomenal. 9 out of 10 for this Shredder figure. Anyway, guys, what did you think about this one? Do you think that this one is pretty cool as compared to the pages of the comic? Do you think they knocked it out of the park? I think they did an amazing job. It's a hell of a lot better than the last Turtle figure I reviewed, which was the Casey Jones from the animated series, which was an absolute pile of trash. But be sure to let our good buddy Rorschach know what you think about this one. Later, y'all. You're fools.